I had a dream and it came true. Yeah, I had a dream to be a writer and it came true because I have been writing for many, many years. I am talking about this, guys. I'm finally sharing with you my first ever published poetry collection. I published it in 2023 December, and today I'm sharing it with you, and I'm extremely excited and also nervous because I have not talked about this book much. Okay, so this book is called Thorns of Healing, a poetic journey of self growth. So basically, it is a collection of poems that I wrote throughout my life until 2023. And whatever I faced, from mental health to heartbreaks to a lot of other things, I wrote a lot of poetry because in times of turmoil, writing was my escape. Writing helped me a lot. Like writing, helped me become who I am today, maybe, and that way it also turned into a book. It turned me like as an author. So I would like to share this called Thorns of Healing because whenever we are healing, we always go through the pain first, and you have to go through the pain to start healing, right? That's why I chose the title Thorns of Healing for this book. And this the cover. So this book has 4 chapters. Each chapter has 4 letters. I don't know why I did that, but it made sense at that time. So each chapter is called Love, Mind, Soul, and Hope, and they are related to each of the chapters heading. And it starts with pain, and it goes towards healing, towards hope. So if you read each poem in this sequence, it is put in the book, you will feel a bit of healing or growth or evolution. I don't know, for the writer, I would say, for me, that yeah, I and you will also feel resonated in a lot of poetry here because I have kept the language very simple, and I have also kept it quite relatable, and the subjects of each of the poems is something that we go through in our 20s, and you know they frame us, they shape us as human beings, and that is what kind of experience you will experience in this poetry collection. Okay, Thorns of Healing. So I'm gonna read a little bit. I don't know which poem to read for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna read each poem from each chapter because the poems are not that long, so it will give you the idea of what I actually worked on this. Okay. So first chapter is Love, and I'm gonna read you guys firstly my preface, because this preface actually tells you why you should read this book and what you will get through it. So I wrote, Thorns of Healing is not about me. It is about everyone who struggles but gets back up every time. It is not about my feelings, it is about how we are together in feeling everything. I have written this poetic journal of healing, growth, and hope to keep a record of moments of courage, moments that are concealed in poetry, so that when I look back, I can be happy with how far I've come. With this poetry collection, I do not aim to step into a new world of authors, but a world of acceptance. Poetry in this book has helped me through my journey of acceptance and awareness of self and others. I hope it encourages you to use your art for your well being and share it with the world. Taruni, that's me. So, that was the main idea behind this poetry collection, behind sharing this poetry collection in a form of book. So I'm going to read the first poem, Longing in Vain. You can see the first quote is also written, all the quotes in this book are also written by me, and if you can see, I never wanted a castle, just a room for love, is the quote that I wrote. And I was quite proud of how I played with the words there. It was like that journey when you are feeling like you are becoming a writer, maybe, and it felt quite nice. So, the first poem is The Longing in Vain. I longed for him like the tree longs for rain. I desired his touch as if it could heal the pain. Although he never touched me for real, but that wasn't needed to love him. He touched my soul in an old fashioned way. So, this is how the poem begins, and I will read the end. Let him go, I tell myself every day. Love is just cliche in every way. I can tell myself as many lies in vain, but the truth will remain that I longed for him like the tree longs for rain. So that's how it ends. This is the first poetry thing, and the next one would be from the chapter Mind, which is the second, and this is actually about mental health, in a sense where we feel like we are suffering so much, and I don't think, or we think that there's no one who can understand what we are going through. But eventually you realize that everybody goes through stuff in their lives, and you are not alone in feeling things. So the quote that begins this chapter is, we don't give up on things that easily because we wait on things to give up on us first. And that's what I wrote for this, because I feel like we don't give up on a lot of things in our lives and give second chances, which become n number of chances, and then we get hurt, or we are like nowhere near feeling happy, because we don't want to be the bad person. We don't want to feel regret. We don't want to feel the guilt that we gave up first, right? And that's why we don't give up on things, because we wait for the things to give up on us first. That's what I wrote. And the poetry that I wrote is Can You Breathe is the title. And it begins how, I can't breathe was a revolution. When will I need someone be? Let them see that you are in pain, but they won't listen when you'll scream. You've been screaming for a while now, but is your voice shaking, or is it still strong? And how? You can give up now. They will mourn your absence. You gave up yesterday. They didn't care for your presence. This is how it begins. And this is about someone going through depression or severe anxiety and giving up on life and not feeling heard or seen, or people around them are not that helpful. That is the cry in this poem, okay? And it this whole mind chapter is about this only. The overthinking, anxious thoughts we always have. Now the next one is Soul, okay? And it is about spirituality, realization, self-awareness, and how things are always getting better inside our hearts and our souls. We just don't see them right away, but we do when the time is right. I would read, which poem should I read for you guys in this? And the poem is titled as Leave Her Be. Never to learn and earn for respect, but no more. She knows self-respect. If she could speak the language she thinks in, she'd save every ounce of her best. But she's tired of walking into the same trap. She's tired of the love she wants to forget. She's tired of her eyes becoming an ocean. She's tired of sorrowful tomorrows. All she asks is to leave her be, let her be happy now. She knows she is alone, but let her know that it doesn't matter. Let her know she's her own lover. Let her know she's free from the troubles. Leave her be, set her free. She's tired of memories, and now she wants to forget even the me's. And even the me's is all the versions that we are and all the versions that we show people, okay? And we sometimes want to forget all those versions and just want to be ourselves in our own skins and expect people to accept us the way we are. So that's what this poem was about. And the next chapter is about hope. And I'm going to read the last one for you guys. Love Yourself is the title. Okay. There's so much peace when you love yourself the way you would love someone else. When you would take yourself out on dates, give yourself that treat, that vacation, that cheesecake, that luxury which you know you deserve. When you tell yourself, I may be high maintenance and demanding, but I can take on all those expenses without burdening someone else. Having that cappuccino with a heart that beats just for you. Seeing the smiles on some stranger's face, it is therapeutic too. You see, smiles are contagious, and we often lose ours. And on some days, you take yourself on a date, and strangers bring back the smile on your face. Last bit is, cheers to that, you're doing great because you are on your own tribe. And it ends like that. And I did not read the middle part because it's too long. And so that was the gist of, not the gist, I would say, the trailer or teaser of each of the chapters of this book that I wrote 3 years ago, Thorns of Healing by me. Thank you so much for watching if you are right now, because this is something I always wanted to share with you guys since I have a book related channel. But I did not know when to, so I did. And I have some announcement and a very, very good news is that I actually wrote another book, and I published it on 19th April, like this week only. And it is actually an ebook, and it's a mini ebook. It's not very long, it's not poetry, it's prose. And I actually wrote that book to no, I would not say help, but I would say make people pause their lives and look at what they have achieved so far and how they can go do better, and why we should slow down in life, right? So that's why I wrote it. And the book is called How to Slow Down in a Fast World. And I wrote this book because I was actually not slowing down in my life for a very long time. I was hustling, and this hustle culture took a toll on me, on my mental health, on my physical health. And eventually, when I chose peace and calm and slow life, slow living, I realized how important it is to slow down once in a while. And I know it is not possible for a lot of people to slow down because of their responsibilities, everyday routines, engagements, but that's exactly what I address in this book, that with a fast world, we need to, make time, create priorities for ourselves, our health, our futures, to actually slow down a little bit sometimes and find that spark back, that healing, that, peace, calmness. And this book may help you guys if you want to live a slow life amidst your chaos. Because it is written for the people who are struggling every day with the hustle culture, who are exhausted, overwhelmed, and are always told that they are lazy, but they are actually not lazy. No one of us are lazy. We are just overwhelmed, overexhausted, and whatnot. There are so many over things that are going. Everything is over these days. So we need to calm down, make it a little less over and little controlled, and only we can do that for ourselves. And we can do that by slowing down a little bit in our daily lives. And that's exactly what I've talked about in this book, because it has all the tips and things that worked for me personally. I have listed everything that actually worked for me. I do them till day, and they actually work for me, help me calm down and feel better. And I hope they do help you guys if you read this book. So I'm providing the link in the description. You can go and check it out. And it's just 30 pages, 20-minute read hardly, and you can read it on your phone, laptop, tab, whichever thing you like, and give it a read maybe, and let me know how you like it. Put on a Amazon review or maybe just up comment below on this video. If you're gonna read it, let me know if you're gonna, because I would very much like to share everything about my healing journey so that you can also apply that in your lives, because that is what I'm doing so far. It's not just about books that help us heal, it's about everyday things, everyday routines, every decision that we make in our everyday life that helps us in our well-being, in our health, in our positive mindset and attitude towards life. Okay, so I hope you guys work on yourself like that, not just force yourselves or pressurize yourselves with a lot of work that you have every day. Sometimes just slow down a little bit, give yourself that break that you need, and just live, just be free. Okay, and give this a read, maybe you will resonate with it. How to slow down in a fast world, reclaiming calm in an age of constant pressure. And yeah, that's it. That's it about today's video. Today's video is not about anyone but myself. I'm not narcissist. But I had to share these things with you guys because I am a writer and I have books and I wanted to share them with you. So thank you so much for watching if you did. And I would share links to both of my books in the descriptions. If you guys want to check it out, go check it out, read it. And if you took away anything positive from this video, do comment below and let me know how you have been liking my videos. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching again. I wish you good life, good health, happiness, and yeah, take care of yourself. See you in the next one. Namaste.